Hello, my name is Jonas Dong Jiachun and I'm from class TE34 and this will be my EM1 assignment presentation. Right, for question 1, I would have to fill in the values of this entire column which is highlighted in yellow, which is back to normal. And yeah, to do that I need to use the formula of y equals to x squared plus bx plus c, this quadratic formula. And to do that, I would need to use the values from these respective rows and the values of B and C. Well, of course, B12 would be the value of x squared from row 12, F4 would be the values of B, A12 would be the value of x from row 12, and of course, H4 would be the value of C. And I would just have to do that for the entire column here, where I would just need to change the row number from 12 to 13, and like so on and so forth. And then I would highlight the entire values over here and make this into a graph by going to insert and choosing the scatter graph over here. And once I've done that, you see I made my graph here for question 2. Moving on to question 3, where I would have to find a numerical discriminant. And to do that, I would need to use the formula of b squared minus 4ac, which in this case I would have to type in this formula here, where I would have to use the values of b and c, and the value of a would be based on what the constant is before this x squared value is. For in this case, it is 1. And to find x1, I would have to use the formula of minus b plus square root b squared minus 4ac. And for the values of x2, I would need to use minus b minus square root b squared minus 4ac. And of course, xi would help me to evaluate all of those, in which this case there are no real solutions because the discriminant is less than 0. Moving on to question 4, where they ask me how the graph is shifted from the basic graph of y equals to x squared. And for this, I just need to translate the graph of y equals to x squared in the negative x direction by 3.5 units, replacing x with x plus 3 over 2. And nextly, I have to translate the resultant graph in the positive y direction by 11 over 4 units, replacing y with y minus 11 over 4. And lastly, for question 5, I would have to explain how the discriminant value affect the number of row solutions. When the discriminant value is more than 0, there are 2 row solutions, but when the discriminant value equals to 0, there is only 1 row solution. However, when the discriminant value is less than 0, there are no row solutions, just like this case here in question 3, when the discriminant is negative, hence no solutions. If I were to change the values of B to something higher than to like the values of C, you can see that I would have row solutions now because the discriminant is more than 0. And yes, that would have come to the end of my presentation, and thank you for your time for listening to it. Goodbye.